Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader, and today's video, you can probably see by the title, I am going to be dishing out some of my bookish hot takes, if you will. I don't even know how hot these takes even are, like they're probably lukewarm to some people, but you know, I'm just gonna be stating my opinions on some things. Try and keep an open mind as I do so. If you disagree, that's fine. If you agree, that's fine. I don't really care. They're my opinions and I'm going to stick to them. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, because I was inspired by Jordaline over at Jordaline Reads. I'm going to tag her. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, then you should be. Like, what are you doing with your life, honestly? Because she did a video a while ago where she talked about a lot of hot takes that she had about like books and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I agree. I do. Like nearly everything she said, I was like, yes, absolutely, yes, queen, go off. So yeah, I'll mention Jordaline down below, and if you're not subscribed to her, then you should be. But one thing that she said really stuck with me and was the main inspiration for me making this video was she talked about fantasy romance, right? Hold on, I'm gonna take a drink first. Make sure you've hydrated. So yeah, one thing she mentioned, and I've got my notebook here because I wrote these down. One thing she was talking about was it was about fantasy romance or romantasy or whatever you want to call it. And I am someone who loves and adores fantasy romance. I love it. Like, it was a fantasy romance book that made me the reader that I am today. You know, it's definitely a comfort genre for me. But what Jordaline was saying was that it's gotten really boring. It's gotten very stale. It's like fantasy romance is basically in a coma on life support and we're slowly losing her. Like, it's because she was saying that it's just the same regurgitated stuff over and over again. And I'm sitting there, even as a fantasy romance reader, I'm like, she's absolutely right. She's absolutely right. And I know this is definitely common knowledge, hopefully, around here, but it's literally like, why are we settling for all these regurgitated, like, you know, same repeated storylines over and over again? Like, I understand if you have to have a certain trope put into your story to make things make sense, you know, for the story to go along, that's fine, that's great. But, you know, just writing something down and being like, right, I've got this. It's like every fantasy romance author out there just has a list of all the tropes that are out there and they're just ticking them off as they go along. And it's like, you're better than that, Susan. You are better than that. We're all better than that and we deserve better. So, yeah, I'm definitely on the side of it needs... It needs a revival. Now the second one, I'm not gonna mention a specific genre when I say this. If you only read one specific genre, like say murder mystery or literary fiction or fantasies written by old white men with PhDs or whatever the fuck, like that doesn't give you the right to look down on someone that maybe likes to read young adult fantasy or maybe likes to read the odd middle grade every now and then. You know, you're not better than me simply because. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so sick and tired of people acting snobby and up, you know, as if you're all the way up here and I'm all the way down there simply because we read different genres of books. No, Brenda. No, that's not how this works. And I'll tell you something else, Brenda. That's exactly why you're not invited to book club anymore, because no one wants to read with you. Like, get off your high horse. Honest to God. Anyway. Hot take number 3. I've written... Okay. If a book is popular over on Book Talk, right? Book Talk's a huge thing right now, and I love that, okay? I'm so happy that more younger people are getting book recommendations from TikTok. I love that for them. The more the kids are reading, the happier old auntie will be. Do you know what I'm saying? But just if a book is popular over there, right? Say From Blood and Ash, right? She was super popular over on Book Talk, wasn't she? And all the girlies, and I say girlies because it was mostly girlies that I saw that were reading it. If there's evidence to the contrary, I do apologize, but you know what I'm saying. So they're all reading it. They're all loving it. They're saying it's great. It's wonderful. It's my favorite book of the year. All the stars in the galaxy to this book. All the awards. Applause, applause, applause. That's great. Like, and you think you're scrolling through and you see it everywhere and you think to yourself, you know what? I'm going to get that book because they've sold me on it. I want to read it and see if it's any good, you know? And you get it and you read it and you realize, you know, you maybe get like halfway through and you realize, no, this is terrible. I don't want to read this anymore. This is bad. And then going on the internet and screaming at everybody. Everybody on Book Talk lied to me. Everyone on Book Talk is a liar. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. And it's like, calm down. Nobody lied to you. Absolutely nobody lied to you. Absolutely not. Like, they were saying their truth. That's their opinion. Like, just because they liked it and you don't, doesn't mean that they lied to you when they said that it was good. Believe me. If they didn't think it was good, they would say. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, breathe. Like, take a deep breath. Everything's fine. Just because you didn't like it and they all did, it doesn't mean that they lied to you. It just means you've got a difference of opinion. And that's okay. You know, that's what makes this community so great. That's what makes us so wonderful. That's what, you know, that's just the way, that's just it. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Okay? Just breathe. Just calm down. And on the note of that, just to extend from that, the amount of times I would be watching somebody doing a reading vlog on here, and they're maybe reading some popular books that everybody's liking as of lately, or whatever, and they're reading a certain book and they're posting their update and they're all like, I'm really not enjoying this. Like, I'm feeling like this isn't for me. I'm not liking the characters. I'm not liking this, that, and the other. And yet, instead of just DNFing and moving on with your life, you continue to put yourself through the pain. You continue to read that book that you're not enjoying. And it's like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this? Like, I had to learn that lesson myself in the last maybe like year, 2 years, because I would do that. I would force myself to carry on with a book that I did not like. And see now, I'll tell you something. I have fully given in to the art of DNF in a book. Like Babel by R.F. Kuang. I got one chapter into that hoe and I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. And I'm not interested anymore. The novelty's worn off. I'm out. I'll see you later. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, and that's okay. I'm allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. Like, no one is going to hate you for DNF in a book. Like, just put it down and go get something else. It's totally fine. Like you're not feeling like no one's going to dock points off of you. And if people unsubscribe or unfollow you simply for having an opinion on something, you don't want them around you anyway. You don't want them around you anyway. Like, was it? Oh, yes. Okay, I couldn't read my own writing there. The very last one that I want to talk about, that I've seen a lot of discourse around as of lately, talking about people, sorry, my foot was itchy, leaving, you know, comments on people's videos that say that they post like a book haul video or something, you know, and I understand a lot of bigger creators don't really buy a lot of their books. Like, they buy some books, but most of the books that yous are all getting are sent to yous, right? So, and that's fine. And it's also completely fine to go out to the bookshop and buy yourself a book or two. Because if you are a grown adult, right? You're a grown adult, you have a job, and you pay your bills, you do your bit for society. It's perfectly acceptable to treat yourself. And anybody that has anything to say about that, you know, just ignore them, honestly. And to the people leaving those comments, why is it your concern all of a sudden what a person does or doesn't do with their own money? Like, enlighten me. Why are you so concerned about what a stranger on the internet that you watch a video or two every week or whatever doing with their own money your concern? Why is it your concern all of a sudden? Are you their mother? Are you related to them in some way? Are you their accountant? Because unless you're any one of those things, you can keep your mouth shut. Okay? Like, just leave them alone. Let people do what they do. Jeez. Oh, I need a break. Anyway, those are my bookish hot takes for today. It is very warm. It rained yesterday and it was actually quite cool yesterday. Now the sun's back. Like, hey, sorry. But yeah, those are my bookish hot takes for today. If you have any that you would like to share, feel free to leave them in the comments. Keep it friendly if you don't mind. So anyway, that's all. Leave a comment if you want. Leave a like so the algorithm knows you like me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell. All my socials are down below as always. Also down below will be Jordalines channel. If you have not already subscribed to her, you should be. Thank you, Jordaline, for the inspiration for this video. I just love ranting to the camera. I really do. Anyway, I'll see yous when I see yous. Have a good one. Enjoy the sun or whatever weather it is where you are right now. Bye.